What's up, y'all? It's Lil Clickler. Welcome back to the channel. So right now I'm back at the job and I'm waiting for one of the workers to talk to me. I got a problem with the Phoenix dehumidifier. The GPP is not changing, and I tried to talk to John Don's, but they're not really giving me much information. So he's gonna call them and see what we can get from there. And then I'm possibly gonna see what I can do about this buzzsaw over here. Apparently there's something that's missing on it, some kind of nut or bolt, so it's causing it to not stay flat. So anyway, pretty typical day at the Rooter. I just found out that one of my good friends and old roommates is gonna be leaving the Rooter. Got a lot of people from church leaving the Rooter. Some people are probably about to ask me, do I plan on working somewhere else? So to tell you guys the truth, this is my dream job, so I don't really see myself working anywhere unless God tells me to. But if God was to tell me that my time here was done and he wanted me somewhere else, I gladly would do it. One thing, I don't really, but the thing is, I don't really see myself working at any other different job, because taking apart vacuums and fans isn't because I love vacuums and fans and love fixing them. Fixing things like that is kind of my specialty. It's one of my many special talents that God gave me. And so when he put me in this job, I was very happy. I feel like I'm somewhere where I belong. I do, however, remember one time I was at the Olympic with Chris. We were getting dinner, and he asked me if you could work at any place other than Roto-Rooter, where would it be? And I couldn't really, like I said, this is my dream job, so I couldn't really think of anywhere specifically. So I just answered with the first thing that popped in my mind, which was a video of a man replacing a belt on one of those circle type vent fans that looks like it's got a big belly button that you see in like near where the kitchens and restaurants are, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And so that was the and so I told him about that. I told him that's why I probably would work, but for now I think I'm good right here. It's actually just gotten pretty quiet because a lot of the guys, I think pretty much everyone has gone out on their jobs, and so I'm just sitting here chilling today. Did a good amount of work on Monday, fixed a few dehues, so that's good. If you guys are new here, my name is Lil Clickler and I have high functioning autism. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. So I got this dehumidifier here. It's one of the Daffies. I call it a Daffy because of this vent here. As you can see, it looks like it's getting kind of a duck beak. So I call them Daffies, but right now I got one that's hopefully not doing what I think it's doing. Oh, there it goes. For some reason it doesn't cut on a compressor delay like the Big Bens and the Low Boys do. These ones don't turn on until after the compressor delay is over, but apparently it's leaking through. I think the person said the little tube right here, the little stopper that clips the two hoses together, but I gave the pump a whirl and so far nothing's leaking, so I'm gonna let this one run as well and see what it does. This is the Phoenix I'm talking about, the GPP. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, one thing I've noticed about these is that they're a lot more quieter, and the pump is a bit quieter as well. As you can see, it's purging, but it's not making a whole bunch of noise like the Big Bens and the Low Boys do. This one, the pump on here is sort of quiet as well. It makes a bit of noise, but not loud enough. But anyway, gonna be a bit of a flexible day just cause. So I've been going to the chiropractor on Wednesday now, and I've also been volunteering at church for the Bible study, in the kids ministry, and normally I bring a packed change of clothes just in case, but Normally, for the most part, I would be going home after the chiropractor and then my mom picking me up later. But because I need to go to the store, I and just to make it easier for my mom and my brothers, I'm gonna be going back to my parents' house and just putting my groceries in her fridge until we leave later. I did ask if maybe they just wanted to hang out at my house for a bit, but unfortunately that would be too far. So I'm gonna be going to the store in Jamestown. That's where my parents and my two little brothers live, and then I'm just gonna hang out at their house and take my groceries back to the crib afterwards. And then tomorrow it's gonna be a bit more crazy. I've got this young adult group, and then though we all young in God's eyes, and then before that I have soccer. So just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as having to take a shower at my parents' house and stuff like that. I'm hoping I don't have to spend that night just because I'm gonna possibly go to the Mexican restaurant, go eat Mexican food with me, mom, my papa. So I don't know how that will work if I spend the night at my parents' house. So I'm just letting the Lord handle it. But yeah, I'm still praying for God to help me get behind the wheel, especially since it's now almost July and my permit expires in September. So I don't know whether or not I'll be able to get it renewed again, but I'm praying that the Lord provides. And then I'd say it's been a pretty crazy week. Apparently I got this new card from the bank, but I got to figure out some kind of ATM card, I think, but I'm about to figure out what it's for. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just sit here and chill, and hopefully John Jones is gonna help me call and talk to John Dons. Yep. So apparently we do this walk every day. I'm the only water tech guy out here. All the other people here are just office workers and water and dispatchers.
Yep, he's in with the water.
And the manager.
The water office today.
Anyway, we're just walking.
You do it, Jordan.
Joey's probably gonna be like, "Where's Clayton? Where'd he go?" Okay, so I really actually am hoping if it doesn't come up a big storm, I hope the Lord at least lets it rain, because it is hot and humid in here, because we have AC, but it doesn't really work as good. It's not bad, it just works the same way in any other warehouse part of the building. And I was talking to one of the, I think, money people I call him Roto-Rooter, because I can't remember what he does, about possibly putting some of those big ceiling fans, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Not necessarily from that company, but somewhere like around, like where all these old overhead lights are, because that would kind of save us time and money as far as electric wiring goes. Because I think some of those fans, because I don't necessarily mean the big ceiling fans, I mean like they make other types of fans you put on the ceiling as well. I don't know how else to explain it, but that would save us definitely money on wiring, because as you can see, none of these are used anymore since we started using the LED lights. And I think that would be better, and to kind of help us also save money as far as using AC in here, because for some reason they're not all ran. The ACs here aren't ran on the same thermostat, which I find kind of weird. I don't know if that's normal in all warehouses, and one thing I wish that people would go back to as far as warehouses go is those big exhaust fans. I think those work a lot better than heating AC in a warehouse, and you might go a bit up on your electricity bill, but I feel like you got a better chance of going broke with paying for central air than you do over something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna go look outside and see if it perhaps is maybe gonna rain and get a blast of this humidity. Actually appears to be just me here in the warehouse, except for a few employees coming in and out every now and then. But go outside here. And oh my goodness, it looks cloudy outside now. Now it is very bright sun. I will say I do see these appear, I could be wrong, but these do almost look like thunderheads. So hopefully I'm right and we'll get maybe a bit of rain, maybe just a small storm at least. But because there were a few signs of a storm coming other than those possible thunderheads, but also it was getting a little windy and it has been hot and sticky. So anyway, work life has been, it's actually starting to make a change just because I have a few of my friends leaving, but also like my job has gotten better as far as the DQs go, but what's funny is it's getting tougher for some of the other employees. It's amazing how when you see it start to get better for you, but you see it getting worse for somebody else. And I feel like it's because possibly the enemy decides to take a break from messing with you and mess with someone else. But I know that when he does, that makes us stronger with our relationship with God and cling to him more than ever. But anyway, right now I'm just sitting here chilling. I pretty much did all my odd jobs except for magnet sweep. I might do that maybe next time. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that on here. My boss is gonna be like, "You're fired. You're busted." But yeah. But as far as keeping cool goes in this warehouse, I do have this little black Walmart fan that I got. I used to also have a box fan here that I planned on using just to keep my whole area cool, but that didn't do much, and I really didn't need it. Now that I had this box fan, I think because it was smaller and more compact, it kind of blew air more right on me, so that's good. I think to get a new candle for my work area because right now I'm struggling keeping this candle lit. I don't know why, but I got this one from Dollar General, so it's one of the few times we might get something from Dollar General that don't work right. But I don't just want to throw this candle away because it will sometimes light. It just don't always stay lit. And as you can see, there's a bit amount in there, so I just want to throw it away. But anyway, just gonna sit here and chill till my shift is up unless they need me for something. I will say one thing, that walk, despite it being hot, that I did earlier was pretty fun. It kind of got me a bit of a chance to hang out with my coworkers, and for some reason other than going into the dispatch room to get coffee, so I think that was really fun. Gave us a chance to walk and talk with each other. Most of the walkers, including me, went back into the building because it started to get really hot. A few of the other guys stayed out there and did, I think, one more lap around where we walk. But anyway, I just realized something when I was vlogging. So when I was packing my clothes, I forgot to get church shoes, but hopefully nobody will notice. I am going to need to get some new work shoes at some point because these are already starting to come apart. So, yep, that's going to be fun. I'll probably go to Academy Sports again. But let's see here. One thing that's also been on my mind is college. So for anyone who doesn't know, when I graduated high school, I didn't go to college, not because I didn't want to go. I just felt like at that time that wasn't really what God had planned for me. But I remember I was at church the other day, last Sunday, and they were doing recognition for graduates, and I think one or two people, I can't remember. I know there was one lady, she had graduated from college, and that's when the thought of college kind of popped in my head. So right now I'm gonna see if it stays there. Maybe God's trying to tell me something. I'm gonna ask the Lord, see what He wants me to do. There is another thing I'm trying to get back in, and that is Capernaum with Young Life. For everyone who doesn't know, I was a bit of a leader after I graduated high school with Capernaum. I kind of had to stop though, because unfortunately they couldn't find anyone else to be the head leader of the Capernaum group I was in, so it kind of just went away. But my prayer is that they are able to find somebody. But as far as Capernaum goes, I want to do something more than just be a leader. I actually just would like to be a part of Young Life staff, not just for like a month or so, but for like kind of full time, because I feel like there I can make a better impact. And there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do that I couldn't necessarily do like as a leader. And I feel like because Young Life staff isn't necessarily higher than being a leader, but because they're kind of in charge of what happens with Capernaum, I know there could be a few other people. I feel like because of my special gem, which is being autistic, that's what I call like God, how God made me special. If I were to be something like that in Capernaum, that could inspire so many people and also give guidance to those who are lower than me that are also like me, if that makes sense. But I'll be praying about it, and I'll let you guys know kind of what goes on. But anyway, I'm just gonna sit here and chill. Okay, so right now I finally got it to light. I kind of had to aim the lighter a bit higher, I think because the wax started to get wet and to get liquidy, and it was causing the lighter to stop. I also put it over there because it looked like my fan was kind of messing with the flame a little, but I did get it to light. We'll see how long it stays lit. I wish I had a different kind of power strip, because that's why I don't plug in my diffuser a lot of times, but also I don't have my air purifier plugged in, other than the fact that I forget to turn it on. Also my fridge as well. Yeah, this is the outlet that I use sometimes, and when I have to test the DQ and haven't put it back together, for the most part I test them over there. But as you can see, this outlet could use a bit of either fixing or replacing. Alright, so I'm gonna end this YouTube video now. I'm about to go to bed, get to sleep in the morning. Pretty interesting day at work. Kind of a tiring day because of how hot it was, and then also sorry about that. It's a little itchy. This is what happens when you got an undercut. You got mosquitoes want to bite, are able to bite your head more. But anyway, guys, I am just gonna hit the hay. Went to the Bible study again. Got to babysit a little. That was fun. And I'm actually getting the money I'm getting paid to do the Bible study to save up for some new vlogging equipment and podcasting equipment for the iPad, so that'll be good. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.